Is your product showing up in a weird category? This is the video for you. My name is Stephen Pope. I'm the founder of My Amazon Guy, and we're going to be diving in how to fix weird categorization. So here's one of the items I recently launched. This is a new soap, Artisan soap pack with a harvest blend, just in time for the nice fall harvest. And you can see here, I've got it parented successfully with other soaps. But check this out, on the back end, it's showing up in grocery and gourmet food. Now, this is concerning, and so I'm going to show you why it's concerning. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to look up the ASIN inside of search. It does show up, which is good. That means it's not technically got a suppression. However, if we look at the title, so I'm going to go back to the listing here, and I'm going to type in an exact match of the title like this. Mind you, this is a brand new item. It's had like 26 sales in the first 7 days. It's doing well. And when I type in the title like this, it's showing up now, but it wasn't earlier, and that was concerning. So that's good. I'm glad it's making some progress here. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be ticketing Amazon to get it in the right category, because as long as it's in grocery and gourmet food and not in the beauty category where it should be, right? So if we type in Artisan soap here on the back end, and when I do this, you're going to see a bunch of other products, and they're all in beauty and personal care, right? So if we scroll down, you'll see the majority of these correctly showing up in beauty and personal care, which is what we want. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to go over to brand registry here. So I've got that pulled up. And the key here is to ticket Amazon and ask them to correct the category. Now, sometimes you get a little bit of automation, auto rejection, and I'll talk about how to handle that. So we're going to go to Contact Brand Support, and I need to put this tab over here so I can grab back and forth on the ASIN. So we're going to grab the ASIN there. And in here, we're looking for listing issue, change a product's category. Now, this is a very common ticket. Most categorization is automatic at this point, and it's a problem, right? So now you have to grab the right SKU. I typically will launch both an FBA SKU and an FBM SKU, which is why you see two show up there. It's totally compliant to have two fulfillment methods on the same ASIN. It does make data management a little bit more tricky. And here we've got the error. So this is probably related to what's going on. We've reviewed your suggestions, unable to accept the suggested category browse node change to the ASIN. This could be because there's a browse node ID issue, which is a very common brand registry bug. So it could be that the ASIN itself is not connected to the brand. Let's click on the store link and see what happens. So it does show up the store link. So I'm surprised by that, actually, based on this error message. Has been reviewed by our category team, and the current category is appropriate for this product. It's obviously not. So what we're going to do next is we're going to file a technical issue, and we're going to grab, I always put the ASIN whenever I file a ticket. This ASIN is showing up in grocery, and it's obviously a beauty category item. Please update to beauty category. Okay, and so that's often enough. Sometimes you have to give them a manufacturer link or a cell phone picture of the item. So I don't have this item on hand. Well, maybe I do, actually. Let me go grab it. Couldn't find it, but here's what I essentially would have done. I would have taken my cell phone, would have taken a picture of the box. Now, I do have a 4-pack. And then I would have taken a close-up shot on a cell phone. Notice how you can see all the edges. That's important for the cell phone shot. And then we'd load it into the portal to justify our ticket. Then go over to the ticket like this and go ahead and hit Add Attachment and load it in. And then I'm going to submit this and mention picture of item attached. All right, so we're going to put the ASIN in the title. We say what's the issue, need to move the category. And then also concerned, this item is not associated properly to brand node ID. Sometimes putting two things in the same ticket is a mistake, because then it causes confusion and makes the ticket go slower. I don't typically recommend that, but this might be related to our same problem, which is why it's having issues. So I have the same issue on 3 new products. So I have, let's see if I can find them here. Here's the Teen Musk one. This one's not selling, by the way. Monkey Farts, Dirty Socks, Swollen Pimple Popper. not doing so hot. And I think part of the problem is the way that we've positioned the product plus the issue with the technical issues. So we're going to do the same thing. I want to see if it'll show the same error twice. I'm pretty confident it's going to give us the same error when we try and do this. We're going to select the SKU. And let's see if it gives, yep, same error as well. So we're going to file the same ticket, technical issue, and copy over the same sort of ticket information. So please update category of, and then we want to mention what category it's in just to emphasize how absurd the problem is. From clothing, shoes, and jewelry to beauty. This is obviously a soap and a beauty product. See attached. And then we're going to link the product, which typically you don't need to use the link. And then I'm going to grab the cell phone picture, which I'm using this as a placeholder for purposes of filing this. Add the attachment, and we're off to the races. And we'll do that one more time for the third item. So you get to see me do 3 reps on this issue. All pretty much the same concept. Doesn't have to be identical on the ticket, but you get the idea. So this other one is our no cap box, lit, drip, bussin', and vibe. Using all the slang terms everybody's using, trying to take advantage of culture changing. Never know how that's going to help or hurt you. But I think we're going to see the same issue one more time here. Add change products category. Probably going to see the same error one more time. And we have to file a technical issue. They're going to probably auto-reject all of these tickets, and then we're going to have to escalate it. So super fun being an Amazon seller sometimes. Please update category of, and let's show the category on the back end so we can see the issue here. Also clothing, shoes, and jewelry. From to beauty. This is obviously misclassified. It's a soap. See attached. And we'll do the same thing. Save image as. Better to use the cell phone picture. I want to emphasize that. But we're trying to get proof attached so they approve our request. They use a litmus test over at support on whether they accept a change or not. And adding that picture really helps them with the litmus. Now, I don't know why this is grayed out. I don't know why that's bugging out. Let's try and reattach. Maybe that's the issue. Probably not, though. Freezing up. Not sure why. So I'll get that ticket filed. Success rate on this is guaranteed. It'll eventually go through. But frequently, you have to file this multiple times. You have to escalate the ticket. It's a pain in the ass, especially on a new item when we're trying to get that honeymoon period going. Not the funnest exercise. But that's what it's like to be an Amazon seller. Hashtag not passive income. If you have other brand registry issues, point to these videos. I have so many brand registry tickets. It's crazy the amount of brand registry tickets we file and issues we face managing a catalog. And if you're a big enough brand, you're like, man, I want to outsource this stuff. This is a pain in the ass. Hit us up over at myamazonguy.com. We'll see if we can help you out.